First came to Panama in the fall of 2006. This is after being high school teachers for 30 years and missionaries in Nigeria. We had been in Panama about maybe 3.5 years, and we came to this little town of El Valle.
We moved to El Valle because we met a man who was very interested in studying the Bible and improving his English. That was a direct result of the Let's Start Talking program.
I met two Christians before, Lisa and David. One day they came to the market and I was reading my Bible. The guy came and he was asking me if I was understanding what I was reading.
And he had actually been told by somebody else that there was somebody in the city that could help him.
He gave me a paper with the name of this person, phone number, everything, all the information. And he said, as a matter of fact, I know a person in Panama City who is teaching.
He wanted to study the Bible and practice his English.
And then 2 weeks after is when I met Lisa in the market. She was talking about the beauty of God and all this, and I came closer. I asked her if she was a Christian. She said yes. I also told her that I had a paper from the last missionary. Probably she knew that person in Panama City.
And he pulled out a piece of paper.
And then she turned all red. And then she's like, oh wow, who gave you that information? I'm like, why? And then she's like,
and it had my name on it.
So and then I felt those goosebumps, I think you call it. And I recognized that was a miracle right there, and God was calling me in that moment.
And he said, I really want to study the Bible and I really want to practice my English. Can you help me?
She said the following week, I will be here on weekend teaching you. So she came, and because David was there too. Both of them helped me a lot. And I learned a lot of scriptures that definitely convinced me to follow Christ.
And after about a year, he became a Christian, his wife became a Christian, another family moved to town, and our three families started worshiping together on Sunday nights. And so we ended up with about 30 to 35 people within about a year, all of us meeting together.
And I was in jail for 2 years. I have been changing my life, and I've changed my life to the point that many of the people in the market saw these things. They wondered there was something bigger than just the love of humans.
And one of the men said, this just feels like a family. It's what I've been looking for all my life.
And after 3 years, we are more than 100 people.
After meeting in homes for about 2.5 years, we bought a property, and the church has been meeting here in our building now for about 4 years.
So we've moved from that very organic meeting in a living room in a home, just a few families, very informal, to now we're pretty recognizable as a church like you might find back home, even though we're small and still fairly informal.
And the church has grown to about 90 to 100 people. Some of the locations that we work in obviously is El Valle, which is our town here in our little volcano. Also up in the mountains in communities like Loma Grande and La Mesa. We worked also in El Espino, which is a small town down the mountain. And then we also work in a village called the Embera people, or of the Embera people. It's in the Chagres National Park. We first found the Embera people we went as tourists. Then we started taking other people to help teach the Bible. After we taught the children, the adults came up to us one day and they said, we don't want you to only teach the children, teach us too. We took them Bibles in their own language for the first time they'd ever seen them. They were amazed. And they had just been translated by the Wycliffe Bible Translating Company. And as a result of being there for about 7 or 8 years, we now have 20 Christians in that village that were not Christians before.
The life of the villagers in the village there has improved since Christianity has come into the village.
So there's more peace and more love. Yeah. If there was someone listening today that wanted to help, anything we need here, we can buy here. And it also helps provide support for the businesses here in town and the people here in town. So really, having money to spend here is probably the best way. And they could send it to either our church in Kentucky or the church in Florida. So we've had especially 3 congregations that have really helped us immensely. And we could not have continued our work here without the West Orange Church in Woodland Garden, Florida. Also the Westport Road Church in Louisville, Kentucky, because they took us on and have been our spiritual guides and leaders. And then just recently, the Orange Avenue Church in Eustis, Florida, have taken on helping collect our work fund money, which is a big job. 4 or 5 congregations that are mostly in Florida and 1 in Nashville that also help contribute to the work here. And about 20 individuals and most of them have been with us for 11 years. We just need your prayers. for the church here, for the people here, and for us, and for what we're trying to do.
Fortunately, we live in a country that really believes in prayer quite a lot. One of the reasons they believe in prayer so much is because this is a country where the people tend to believe in the power of Satan in a very real way. The good side of that is they believe very much in the power of prayer. And this is a praying church, and they pray a lot, and we feel the need of prayer here.
And there are so many people we would love to thank. And obviously, God is the foundation. Here I go again. The foundation of everything. And we do try to follow His Son. So we're so thankful for them and for the life we have.
And everyone who has ever come to Panama on a mission trip, especially those who were squeamish about it, but overcame their fears and came to Panama and survived, and all those who wanted to come but couldn't, but who helped to put up the money for those who were able to come. We really especially appreciate all those people.
The work that David and Lisa have been doing here is amazing, and I know it's the same work that many other missionaries are doing around the world. I don't really know if I can do that one day, but I really admire, that type of love, because it changed lives. I would like all the churches to pray together for all these people that are doing this wonderful job.
And obviously our families and our children, and who keep asking, when are you coming home? But this is home. The United States is home, but this is also home. So we're just thankful for a whole host of people, many congregations, many believers, many Christians in many places that make our life here and our work possible.